Most people think learning English takes years of grammar drills and endless vocabulary lists. But here's the truth, it doesn't. What actually holds most learners back isn't time or talent, it's the way they practice. You've probably studied English for months, maybe years, yet still freeze when it's time to speak. Sound familiar? The problem isn't you, it's your habits. You're learning English like it's a subject, not a skill. That's why you remember words but can't use them in real life. In this video, I'll show you a simple way to change that one daily habit that trains your brain to think and speak in English naturally. You don't need more time. You don't need more grammar. You just need better habits. Better habits build confidence. Better habits build fluency. Better habits unlock English. I'm Peter, and this is English Unlocked, where we break the limits that stop you from speaking naturally. If you're ready to finally speak English with confidence, hit follow and let's unlock your English together. We all have habits, the small things we do every single day without thinking. But have you ever asked yourself, are my habits helping me grow or holding me back? Every morning, many people wake up and the first thing they touch is their phone. Scrolling, checking messages, watching videos, and before they know it, 30 minutes are gone. Now imagine if just 5 of those minutes were used to listen to an English podcast or repeat one short sentence in English. 5 minutes, that could change everything. Habits shape who we become. If you want to speak English confidently, you don't need to study 10 hours a day. You just need to build small, smart habits and repeat them consistently. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't do it once a week, you do it every day. That's how your English should be. Short, daily, and natural. Remember this, motivation starts you, but habit keeps you going. So start small. Listen every morning. Speak out loud. And every single day, your English will get a little stronger, a little smoother, a little more you. That's the power of daily habits. The way you start your morning decides the energy of your whole day. Most people open their eyes and immediately grab their phone. They scroll through news, messages, or social media, and without noticing, they fill their minds with noise. But what if, just for once, you started your day differently? Instead of touching your phone, sit up. Take a deep breath, in and out. Then say to yourself, today is going to be a great day. It sounds simple, maybe even silly, but trust me, this one small sentence can change how your brain feels. Words have power. When you start your day with a positive English sentence, you are not only practicing the language, you're programming your mind for success. You're telling yourself, I can do this. I can learn English. I can grow. I used to start my mornings in silence, half awake, just rushing to get ready. But when I began saying a few English sentences, I'm ready for today, I'm grateful for my life, something changed. My energy changed. My confidence changed. So tomorrow morning, try this. Before you scroll, speak. Before you react, breathe. Because how you start your morning shapes the story of your day and your English journey too. Breakfast, the first meal of the day, and maybe the first English lesson too. Yes, your breakfast can teach you English. Because when you describe what you eat, you turn a simple routine into real language practice. Imagine this. You're in your kitchen, holding a cup of coffee. You say out loud, "I'm drinking coffee." You take a bite of bread, "I'm eating toast." You look at your plate, "I have eggs and fruit for breakfast." That's not a grammar exercise. That's real life in English. You see, English is not just in textbooks. It's in your spoon, your fridge, your morning table. When you connect English to your real actions, your memory becomes stronger. You no longer study words, you live them. And let me tell you something powerful. Your brain loves repetition. So if you say these simple sentences every morning, soon they'll come out naturally, effortlessly. You won't need to think, you'll just speak. So next time you eat breakfast, don't just eat. Talk to yourself. Describe what you see, what you do, what you feel. Because every bite can build your English. Every morning meal can feed your confidence. After breakfast, it's time to get ready for the day. And this is another perfect moment to practice your English. Every action you take can become a mini English lesson if you choose to speak it out loud. When you brush your teeth, say, "I'm brushing my teeth." When you take a shower, "I'm taking a shower." When you get dressed, "I'm putting on my clothes." Simple sentences, yes, but this is how fluency is built. You don't need complicated grammar to sound natural. You need consistency. You need confidence. And you need to make English a part of your normal life. Here's a secret I always tell my students. Make your bed in English. Yes, that's right. While you fix your blanket, say, "I'm making my bed." It's a small act of order, of self-discipline, and of language training. When your surroundings are organized, your mind feels ready. And when your mind is ready, learning becomes easier. So, don't wait for a study time to learn. Every small action in your morning routine can be a lesson. Because the truth is, English isn't learned only in classrooms. It's learned in bathrooms, kitchens, and bedrooms, wherever you decide to speak it. Now you're ready to step out into the world, to go to work, to school, to live your day. But here's the question. How do you keep learning English when life gets busy? The answer is simple. You use your travel time. Yes, that time you spend on the bus, on your motorbike, or walking down the street, that time can become your secret classroom. Put on your earphones. Listen to an English podcast, a short story, or even a YouTube video in English. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Your brain is still learning, still connecting, still growing. I used to think I had no time to study. But then I realized I had 30 minutes every day on the way to work. 30 minutes. So I turned that into learning time. After a few months, my listening improved, my confidence grew, and my thoughts started forming in English. You see, the key isn't finding time, it's using time. Turn your daily commute into a habit of listening, repeating, and learning. Because every minute counts. Every moment is a chance to grow. And when you fill your world with English, English starts to fill your world. The afternoon, that moment when your energy starts to drop, your focus gets blurry, and you just want to rest. We all know that feeling, right? That's what people call the afternoon slump. But here's the truth. This time can also become your secret weapon for progress. Because while others are scrolling or complaining, you can recharge your body and your English. Take a short walk. Stretch your arms. And while you do, listen to something in English. A short podcast, a motivational talk, even a simple story. You're not just relaxing, you're growing. I remember one of my students, Maria. She used to feel tired after lunch and wanted to take a nap. But instead, she spent 15 minutes watching a short English video and repeating what she heard. Just 15 minutes. After 2 months, she could understand English faster and speak more naturally. Small steps, big change. That's the rule. You don't need to do more. You just need to do something every day. So next time the afternoon feels heavy, don't give up on your energy. Use it. Breathe. Listen. Because even when you're tired, you can still learn. Gently, slowly, but powerfully. When the sun goes down, the world slows a little. It's the time when your body wants to rest, and your mind finally has space to breathe. But for English learners, evening is also the perfect time to reflect, relax, and repeat. After dinner, don't rush to your phone or the TV. Take a few minutes just for yourself. Say what you did today, in English. I went to work. I met my friend. I learned something new. You're not just reviewing your day, you're training your memory. And here's something powerful. Combine English with comfort. Cook your dinner while watching a simple English recipe video. Go for a short walk while listening to soft English music or a calm podcast. Let English become part of your peace, not your pressure. Before bed, choose a sentence that gives you strength. Something like, I'm getting better every day. Say it slowly. Feel it. Believe it. Learning English is not only about studying, it's about building a lifestyle. And the evening is your chance to close the day with gratitude and confidence. Because how you end your day determines how you'll start the next one. Let's talk about the secret that keeps learners moving forward, even when motivation fades. Because motivation is like the wind, strong one day, gone the next. But habit? Habit stays. You see, learning English is not about doing big things once. It's about doing small things again and again until they become a part of who you are. That's the real magic of progress. I once had a student named Tom. He wasn't confident and he often said, "My English is bad." So I gave him a simple challenge. Say one English sentence every night before bed. Just one. He laughed at first, but he did it. After 6 months, he didn't just speak better, he believed in himself. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Because consistency beats talent every single time. Start small. Track your habits. Write them down. Celebrate every step, even the tiny ones. When you do something every day, your brain begins to say, "This is who I am." And that's when transformation happens, not only in your English, but in your identity. So remember this. You're not just learning English. You're building the person who speaks it. In the end, learning English, or any skill, is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about showing up, even on the days you don't feel ready. So many learners wait for the right moment, the right mood, the right teacher, the right time. But that perfect moment never comes. The real moment is now. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do something. 10 minutes of listening. 5 sentences of speaking. 1 new word a day. That's enough to move forward. Because progress is not loud. It's quiet, steady, invisible at first. Then one day you realize you're speaking, understanding, thinking in English, and it feels natural. I've seen this happen again and again. The people who win are not the smartest. They are the most consistent. They fall, they try again, they grow. They believe. So today, make this promise to yourself. I will not quit. I will grow one small step at a time. You are in control of your habits. Your habits build your future. And your future begins right now. Keep going. Keep believing. And never forget, every small action today creates the confident English speaker you're becoming.